All right, I'm going to give you a little use case for the Elgato Stream Deck here. And what I've done is I've been grading 6250, that's the course, and case number 5. And this is the little Elgato panel that I've set up. I'm not sure how this is going to look because these are backlit keys and they're plastic and they're shiny and so on. But I have points down the side. So 6 points, 4 points, 3 points, and 0 points. And you can get a 0. You can get a 0 with an incomplete message, a 0 with a blank or missing message, and a 0 if there's no spreadsheet tab. I have this button set up to, see the solution at Moodle for more details. If students use a get out of jail free card, I give them a 0 on the assignment, but I clearly indicate the reason they're getting a 0 is they've used their get out of jail free card. And that way I can collect the zeros afterwards and do some manual grade adjustments. And then I have different messages built in and so on. So what I've got on the screen is on the left-hand pane, I have my rubric. This is a marking guide in Moodle. And on the right-hand side, I have student work, spreadsheet. Now this is the spreadsheet solution, so it's not actual student work. But so I want to, walk through the different tabs of this particular spreadsheet and see how the students did. So what I've done is I've set my spreadsheet up. So I click on the first decision variable cell. I click on the Elgato Stream Deck, set the nuts to 0. And then what it'll do is it'll go through the different cells in Excel and set everything to 0. And then I can start fresh. So I'll go data, solver, and we have the solver parameters for this particular problem. Hit solve, and solver finds some results. Okay, great stuff. And then what I do is I compare the student's answer with my answer key answer, which is over here in the Moodle rubric. And they got it all right, so I press 6. They get a green check mark. The macro in Elgato Stream Deck tabs down to the next field, puts a 6 in there, and then it does 2 more tabs to come into this next field. And often I'll give them a message, so I'll click back up here and I'll go, solver, check mark. And then they get a message, solver worked as it should. And then I go into the sensitivity question. I go, oh, they didn't write anything up. There's no write up here. They should have talked about, the sensitivity report, because they got the data here, but they didn't write up their thing. So we go over here and let's give them a 0. It's blank. So they get an X, blank or missing, grade of 0, and then it goes down here. Did they use proper spreadsheet engineering? I'm going to say yes, so I'm going to give them 2 points for that. You know what? I'm going to give them a little message. So I'm going to give the spreadsheet engineering was fine message, and that pops into that piece. And then we go down, Dog River, Christmas Carnival. And again, I click on this tab. I can reuse the macro button. So where I was setting 5 cells to 0, it's going to set most of them to 0. I just have to manually do that last one. I could build another macro, just take this existing one and add an extra 0. And again, I run solver. Solver runs, gives me an optimal solution. I compare the student's solution to this solution. Oh, they got this part right. So let's give them full grades for that. That's out of 4. No, that's out of 3 marks. So they got that. And I'm going to reuse this solver solved message. Up here, they didn't actually write out the full linear programming mathematical model. That's really too bad, eh? So they get a 0 for that. And then I could type in a message. I mean, I'm not restricted to these messages. I can go to my keyboard and, I can give a message, yo, that wasn't good, or whatever it might be. So that's how you can use the Stream Deck. Again, I'm using it between Excel and my rubric, going back and forth, and it works really slick. And yeah, that's all I wanted to say. And then when I get tired of the spreadsheet and I'm done grading, I hit the close button. So it'll send a close command to Excel. I don't want to save the student's work, and then I can go find the next spreadsheet. And if I get down to the bottom and the student's done some good work, then I just hit the nice work button here, and they get a smiley emoji, a green check, nice work, well done. And that's it.